I'm going to attempt to demonstrate how to pin up a lock for beginners that want to learn how to single pin pick. This is a Kwikset style lock. It's off-brand. No telling what brand name was attached to it, but it's a Kwikset keyway. And I'm going to pin it up in such a way that the keyway, or not keyway, the key pin sizes are progressive. All the driver or top pins will be the same length. And funnily enough, this will be the key. I'm not going to tell the person I'm pinning this for that's wanting to learn how to single pin pick that you can just simply insert straight piece of metal and put it in at an angle. Hold on a minute. I'll pause the video and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm only pinning up 4 chambers in the core. But remember when I said that this could act as the key? Well, it's not a could, it will. So I'm just going to stick it in the keyway and tilt it up ever so slightly. And if this was in the cylinder, this core would be able to rotate then, because all of the drivers would be at the shear line. Alright, I'm going to take the key pins back out. Well, no, actually, I'm not. I'm going to leave them in there. That'd be stupid to take them back out, because I'm fixing to put the top pins in. Grab your follower and set it off to the side and be ready to start dropping crap. It don't matter what kind of tweezers you got and what you do, stuff always starts dropping. So should be able to see the other pin chambers for the top where the Bible's at, where the springs and the drivers will reside inside the lock. So go ahead and take your springs and drop them, just like I just did right there. Make sure you drop everything about 5 times. That's, from what I hear, is supposed to be very good luck. So get all your springs in there, and then you'll start to get agitated because you can't get that one to go in the second chamber. And why that one just turned sideways, I don't know. Alright, so now all your springs are in. Grab your follower. I always pin it from the rear. I would imagine everybody does, I don't know. And you're not going to be able to see most of this until I get towards the front of the lock. And then you'll be able to see what I'm actually doing. I'm going to try to get an angle. Well, this lock, it's got some loose tolerances to it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, great, I forgot. This was next to a magnet. Now it's magnetized and it's trying to pull the springs out with it. Just very aggravating. Alright, now the last two. If I don't pull the springs out with this little tool that I'm using, get upright. Alright. What I use this for is to push the driver pins down into the Bible. And right now I can't see. Alright. Great. That's what's supposed to happen, as a matter of fact, if you don't believe me. You can watch it. Alright, so I depress it down, push the follower forward. Once I know I got it forward and past that driver, I let off. You'll hear a little click. move on, and this is the last one, thank God. I tell you, pinning a 6-pin in some other locks is very aggravating, especially the ones that's got smaller drivers. So I'm going to push him up into the Bible, move the follower forward, they're all in there. I always say to shim, so I'll take a shim. Grab your core, turn it about 15, 20 degrees. Keep pressure against your follower, and then just move your cylinder forward. Pull your shim and your follower out. Take something that's able to turn the core, which I'm going to use this. Now it's actually locked. And since I know I'm probably fixing to have some difficulty, I'm going to pause the video while I put the back on it, the retainers. Alright, I'm about done. I'll explain to you how to get this back on. I should have let the video roll, but anyhow. Once you do get that back on there and it's real tight, you need to back it off at least 2 notches. Because right now it'd be very difficult to turn the core. So I'm going to back it off 1, 2. Alright. Perfect. Like I said, this will act as a key more than likely. Well, let's test that out real quick. See if I was wrong or not. Alright, the core's locked. Of course, it's not going to turn down here. So I'm just going to push the key pins up. If I get this right. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's unlocked. And I would not put it past Kwikset to pin a lock up in a fashion that you could just use a straight piece of thin metal to unlock it. But I'm going to turn it back and lock it back. Alright, so that's a 4-pin practice lock. All you need is a tabletop vise after that point to put it in. As a matter of fact, if you were had good dexterity, you probably could hand hold this and tension it in your hand like most people do with padlocks, and then go in there and single pin pick it. Yeah, they will have to have a hook to pick it. I'm not going to tell them though that it would be simple enough just to pick a straight piece of metal in here and go at an angle. Get it right again. It's almost... Yep, I've done it twice, so it's not a fluke. Anyways, if you enjoy the content, you certainly can subscribe. I'm trying to put videos out at least every other day. And if you like what you see, leave me a comment and tell me what else you guys would like. And gals. I noticed I'm not getting that many views from the girls, so they must not like locks or something. But any suggestions would be well appreciated. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. A lot of people don't. And that's part of my problem with YouTube right now. Got to get audience retention up.